Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Atmosphere for us. We're doing a quarter-mile racing. It's nothing we're not familiar with. It's a whole new ball game for us. We went out, made a test pass, a pretty fast test pass off the trailer. Went 86, 386 to 8. Shot it down like 4 off, 611, about 178. Strike. Some data in the air. About negative 800 every qualifying pass test pass we had in the morning. So yesterday we went Q1, which is our first qualifying test. We kind of shanked a little bit, spun the tire out there, and got about 60 feet, and made okay pass, power really, indoor power really, went 630 and 198, so it down about 1,000 feet. But we made a bunch of changes. We made block changes to the crankshaft and RPM block, gearing changes, weight moved around a little bit, so it's definitely a lot different atmosphere and what we're used to. You know, the servers being glued and drugged, and not drugged and glued, and depending upon what pair you're going down, it's something new to learn and something new to get figured out. Versus when we go down now, it's water burnout and the surface just constantly comes around as it comes around. So, you know, it's kind of this transition, and then not to mention, you know, you got those smaller classes where these cars have tons of pull down. So the track gets pulled down, it goes away, or lane goes, you know, gets pulled down, it goes away and comes back. So it's very, very difficult for the fact that you don't have the same surface every round, every lane, because you don't really know what you come back to from the qualifying or the rounds before. You know, even going in one race is going to be the same way. So it's interesting, and obviously this race is going to be a race for attrition. And we've had, obviously, as far as our attrition is concerned, we haven't, hey, what's up, guys? We haven't had a lot of that early season. We just got our car figured out here last 4 or 5 events, so now we're coming here and be doing it. So we're going to try and do our best. Trying to qualify mid-pack so we can draw a decent seed for round 1, and hopefully we can do everything we need to do without really running this thing to 1320. We want to kind of cut it off a little early just to save it and be conservative with it and not be on it too much. I got 3 more races here this season with MBK to finish, and I just want to make sure I keep this thing alive and keep all my spare parts with me for the rest of the season. So we're going to do our best, and hopefully what we do, our strategy allows us to, you know, perform well and get into that money and get that big W at the end. It's definitely these fast guys. There's guys that are going 580s, 570s, 100, 250 mile an hour, but it doesn't mean that they're going to make it there. I've seen from last year's results, some of these guys last year they went 250, 570, 580 early in qualifying. You know, number 1, number 2 qualifier, I believe they didn't even make it, you know, to the finals or even past quarter. So it's going to, like I said, it's 3-level attrition, and we're going to do our best. I really appreciate my crew here, Chris Kalhoff and Adam Bunker, Adam Frock, and Barry, and help me out here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
I'm helping you with it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, hold that. Hold that. Shoot. Oh, we're halfway in. Okay, go ahead. Nice and easy.
Artlist.io.
It's getting really hard.
Like something else is wrong?
No, just like the bearings. No.
It's going. There's not. It's nothing. I don't have the. Just so you know, there's no pin in it right now. I'm just pushing. I'm pushing it with my fingers with you.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Go ahead. Hold on, I can
Music
rotate over. Go ahead,
licensing
keep going.
reimagined.
Yeah. Yeah, hold up. Good. Oh, back up. Back up. Back up. Right there, hold that. Now I can get the screw in it, Greg, and we can go with it. Hang on. Pump it to go.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right, Chris, we're at World Cup Finals 2023, Eliminations Day. So how did we do yesterday?
Well, unfortunately, we ended up seeding second to last in the seeding, qualifying. But hey, we made the field. There's some guys that didn't make the field. It's the first time we quarter mile races 2015. To be able to go threes this season with a brand new car and be able to go fives in the quarter mile was an achievement for me. We went 5.989, 5.992 to be exact, 201. Shutting it down about 4.5 until 8th mile, just past the 8th mile. So I'm happy with that. We made the field. Here we are. We're gonna qualify. We got number 2 seed. So, you know, I don't know. I haven't really decided if I want to lean on this thing. This whole weekend I've been saying to myself, you know, for the level of attrition, I want to try and keep this car alive. But because I didn't have a good pass yesterday, we had a failure. It did make a good fast pass and we qualified down in the field further than we wanted to. So we got more of a heavy hitter off the bat. I mean, we can go 570s in his car, but can his car go 560s? So I'm like, do I really want to fucking hang its tongue out and take a chance on breaking it, you know, and him still outrun me because he has the ability to. This car won't go 60s, I don't believe. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. A lot of weight on my shoulders, got to figure out what I want to do. A lot of friends and fans here to watch us. I definitely want to go down and make a fast pass.
So what happened? There was a lot of talk online yesterday about this guy, you know, this domestic.
Domestic killer?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so look, I've been an import fan all my life. I started import racing back here, back in 1995, 1996, 1997. Import racing, the IDRC stuff, the IBT days, import versus domestic here. So, yeah, man, I love imports. I'm a fan of those guys. I used to run an import of one of these cars back in 95, 25 years ago. So, they can hold their head high and, you know, and know that they're fast. And I'm in their world right now. It's not my wheelhouse. They said I ain't raced quarter mile since 2015, man. So it's kind of weird grabbing a shoot handle and like, wait a minute, too early. And I threw it probably 3 times too early this week. Said to myself yesterday in that race with that import that did that record-breaking run that I wasn't going to throw the chute until I got to the stripe. But when I got to the stripe, he was in my lane, and I actually grabbed the brakes and the steering wheel out of panic, whether it's driving error or what. It's just the car's got air shocks and they don't deflate till a certain time. So it's too early in the run for them to have deflated. Normally the chutes would have deployed and I've been out before I hit the brakes, probably, you know, a little further, and it would have aired down, but the car was bouncing off the ground, sketchy, and he's in my lane, and I just end up just trying to get the car under control to where I felt like I could let go of the steering wheel to grab the chute. He broke a record, was in my lane. Thank God I didn't break my personal best record, because I would have been into his ass. It would have been a conquest enema for sure. It would have been bad, and I didn't even realize how bad it would have been until last night we got service. After this place depleted of fans and spectators, and we were able to get service again. It's kind of a dead spot. I seen the video and I'm like, geez, reliving it again. I'm like, man, like, God, dude, we went 212. We were down over 20 mile an hour just to the 8th mile. We would have been 240. We anticipated 238 on that pass. So just, and whether we were a couple mile an hour, give or take, we would have been into them. I mean, it would have been bad. So we would have been quicker, so we would have been up on them. It just could have been so bad. And I'm so thankful for whatever higher power was looking over us. It didn't happen. Be a bad situation, because I was disappointed all afternoon and all evening about the pass not being performed. The only time I actually ran it basically to the 1320, and like I said, here we are though. Got a full hot rod today. We're gonna make it, you know, E1 of eliminations, and we're gonna decide if we're gonna step on his neck a little bit or still be a little conservative. I think that I have a couple races behind me that I still have to get done this season that's gonna make me want to be a little more conservative than I probably need to be, but he can break, man. He's ran 2 passes. I think that's been in the 5 since he's been here, out of 5 qualifiers. So he's not, you know, his consistency's probably been maybe a hair better than mine. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what's up.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, baby, here we go. World Cup. Got the Steel Roof and Porter car versus Pro Mod.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Alright, we got round 2. World
Music
Cup
licensing
Finals.
reimagined.
Domestic versus import. Round 2 of eliminations. First import, Pro Mod, steel roof supporter, MBK trim.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right, Chris, World Cup 2023, round 2, eliminations. Where are we at, buddy?
We are in the loser's circle.
Why?
Unfortunately, but we drew, I think, one of the top running Pro Mod, 2,100 pound imports here, and we haven't covered the whole race. We were looking forward to that race, and I had some things that I could have done to probably get his head a little bit on the tree, and I was like, I just want a drag race.
So what you're saying is we kind of gave him that one?
Definitely gave him that one.
Alright.
Gave him that one multiple ways, and I lived at about 5-1 in the past. I just had my own agenda to try and run this car hard, so as far as I wanted to run it. My tuner, Greg Power, he did have a safety in there pulling boost out. As it's falling out of the car, I'm feeling it fall out of it. This car is just slowing down. And unnaturally, as a field, I knew that the next thing that usually comes when shit doesn't go right and it starts falling out of power is a bang. So I just figured, I just kind of deep enough, I don't see him, close enough to the stripe, and I lifted, then he just clipped me. So
At the very end.
I should have not have lifted. The car was safe. The overfueling was going to put out holes a little bit, but man, now I get happy enough to say that all I got to do is change my gear ratio. Kane's ranking here to throw me a new set of rubber on the back of this car, and I'll be leaving as expected on Tuesday morning at Texas. So I got the same bolt in the car that I came with. Would have never had to pull the head off and put anything in the motor if we'd have a screw come out of the throttle body. So we had a 570 capable car here, yes. I have it right here on the button to do it, yes. Did I want to take the chance and wrecking it and doing it? I guess if I was door to door with them, maybe my competitiveness would have never let me leave it on the table, but not hearing or seeing him, I thought maybe he shook and I didn't hear it in the radio, or maybe he didn't make a good lick, or I was half track. I didn't even know, man.
All in all, you're happy?
Yeah, I'm happy to be back up for another 5-7 number. As everybody can see, it's only 211 mile an hour. We didn't run it deep, and the car's an awesome car. HFR fabrication, 99-inch wheelbase car that can go 5s, quarter mile, deep 3s. I think I passed, what did we go in the 8th mile there? 383? A little slower, 387 maybe, I don't remember. We're slower than I passed. We actually, the track was sticking with second pair down, so it drove our wheel speed down a little bit, just at the top of the 60 foot. So, we learned a lot from this. First time running on the road track was slick with this power, no little car. And, first time running quarter mile with gearing and RPM, knowing where we need to be. I'm happy, I learned a lot. Car's in one piece, the motor's in one piece. So again, man, please like this, subscribe to this, and follow this page, Chris Ray Racing. We need y'all, we love y'all, we appreciate all your support. Can't repeat that and say that enough. Like, share, subscribe, man. Please. See y'all next one. MPK Finals coming up next weekend.